So swali kubwa kabisa wadau ni what is prayer? Ombi ni nini? Kuomba ni nini mtu wangu? And you see, prayer, me define kama decisiveness of purpose. I got those words from Napoleon Hill in one of my readings. But yendo msi amesha describe prayer mpaka nikafeel yenyewe msi ame describe prayer in a way yenye nimeelewana nayo. Prayer is decisiveness of purpose. It's being sure that this is the purpose that I'm giving myself. Because again, before to dive deep, unajua mimi lazima nibonge na truth na controversy venye ruta ita manze. Mimi ni jicho mnyanya family, mimi ni Reverend Rasta. Emphasis on mimi ni Reverend Rasta, mimi si Reverend Pastor. Mimi ni Reverend Rasta Kiki Masai. And mimi na urasta yangu lazima nikuambie roho safi. Hii belief fulani watu wako nayo that we were born for a reason and a purpose. Is one of the few things tunafaa kubreak from totally. Because nobody was born for a reason and a purpose. None. Everybody who became great created that reason and purpose for themselves. Bob Marley was not born to sing reggae. He started singing reggae because of how hard and how difficult the situation was. So reggae brought peace to him. It made him calm. And he learned that if he sang to the world would find peace too. And that is how he became a big reggae star with the ones who celebrate him. But if you go to the story, you understand that it did not come from that place. Nataka kuimba reggae ni kuwe famous. No. That was not it. But you look at everybody who was great, read into their story and understand, hakuzaliwa akuwe huyo great. Alizaliwa then akachoose greatness ndio mimi nataka. Because kama tunazaliwa for a reason and a purpose, then in a bit logic mbona sisi wote tunafuata the same pattern kwa life. Sisi uzaliwa juu baba zetu na mama zetu walidu ile kitu. Na pia sisi tukadu hiyo kitu, tukapata watoto wetu. Hata ng'ombe zikidu hiyo kitu zinapataga watoto.
Na ni biological.
Unajua hiyo ni biological. So tuache kuconfuse reality na faith. Unaona? So tukigo back to prayer, prayer ni kuweza kujicommand that this is what I want. Because as I said last time, when do your God? Mean do your God? We're just having different experiences, but we can be able to tap into the greatness and the godliness in us. Like in reality speaking, Miles, hakuna mtu kwa hii dunia mwenye like hakuna force kwa hii dunia yenye ni powerful kuliko human beings. Not a single force. Kwa sababu for the power of God to be manifested and shown on earth, we have to choose his side. We have to do what is right by him. And for the power of the devil to be manifested on earth, again, we have to choose his side and do what is right by him, which is wrong by God. So ironically, na human akiamua kumeki choice ya kutumia God senye anataka na kutumia the devil senye anataka, kumaanisha for as long as ako na anaweza wa play. And that's why there's a promise of pain in the Bible, ndio to obey God na to ignore Satan. But in reality, if you look at it from a perspective, it's the balance. We are the clean slate, but we can be influenced to be godly or to be demonic.
Speaking of the Bible.
Yeah.
Inasemekana like tuliumbwa in the likeness of God.
Yeah.
So I think ina support your theory kusema that we are in a way kind of like gods. Tuliumbwa pia.
Yeah. In the image and likeness, we were created
gods.
to be gods. And that's why we have the power to create. Because we were created to create. We are creators ourselves. Now if you go into the Bible, now go into the text of the Anunnaki, for those people who read, utarealize kuna concept za similarity.
Anunnaki ni nini?
Anunnaki ni some believers that the gods who created us are actually physical aliens who came from a planet called Neptune, something from a different galaxy, of course. So they came here to mine gold. They created us as slaves, to mine gold for them. Then one of the brothers, gave us the knowledge of good and evil, and so we revolted from them. And the reason why we are so mean and selfish and kind is because we are created in the image and likeness of them. But as I'm saying, the script is the same. Even when God created in the Bible, he says, let us create man in our image and likeness. He didn't say, let me create man. So it's not a singular body. And that is why sometimes I ask, what if God and the devil are just two brothers with different opinions? But they created us in the image and likeness of God and the devil. And that's why they can access us. That's why we can access them. And that's the thing about being faithful to yourself. Decisiveness of purpose. Faith is the belief in God. And God is what we make him. And the moment you tell yourself that I am God, and you start believing that this is what I want, and you have so much faith that you start working on it before you have the finances, before you have the money. Trust you me, everything starts falling in place for you because you're faithful to yourself. And that's it. That is prayer. These are the things that people do every day, and I'm going to describe this. Like a lot of people are just addicted, are just addicted to the concept of hope. Na hiyo ndio ile shida yenye tuko nayo kubwa kwa dunia. Because wasee wengi wenye wanaenda kanisa leo ni maaddict. Na pedi wao ni pastor. Bro, like for reals. A lot of these people are addicted to hope. Na venye ina work ni ile moment anafeel kolo. Vitu wazi work and I need God. So what do? They go down on their knees. They pray, they shout, they sing, they get into the moment. And for a minute, everything disappears. Life inakuwa awesome. Unafeel saizi God amenisikia. Hizi mashida zangu zitasolviwa. Then hizo shida zinakosa kusolviwa. A few minutes later, anaomba tena. Same thing na mse kama mimi bro. Mimi stoner. At least mimi nimekubali mimi ni addict wa nguai. But mimi pia nikifeel lonely nataka kunimuse nguai narudi back to ile face. Na feel niaje bro life saizi itaenda kuwa 50 alafu zinashuka na choma kingine. What is the difference between that and what people are doing? Wasi wanaenda church on Sunday wanapea pastor pesa ndio awaombe wapate pesa. The same thing yenye nasema at least mimi siendagi kupeana pesa ndio nipewe pesa, ndaga kupeana pesa ndio nipewe kingwa inakaa na kiseti na relax. At least my situation yangu ni real na ni honest. Wewe yako ni ya kujidanganya. And if you know you're living that life, you know what I'm talking about.
True.
It's a business like any other. Na saizi watu wengi wenye wana make dough, angalia kina Kanyaris. Wala, angalia kina Reverend Nganga.
Ni showbiz.
Ni showbiz mtu wangu. Ni showbiz. Na hata wao wanajua ni showbiz. So mimi sielewi mbona tunakataa kuamka to face reality. Na kama story inakubamba mtu wangu,
karibia customer naweza kuwa pasta wako. Si mind hizo matithe na offerings pia mimi. Si mind. At least mimi sitakudanganya, nitakwambia ukweli. Mimi utakuwa unanipatia offering alafu nakwambia ukweli. Mimi siwezi kuambia upate gari. Bali naweza kufunza venye unaweza fanya kazi upate gari. Sina shida na hiyo. Unaona? Ni mimi sipendi kufanya wira because ni realize wira yangu ni kufunza watu. So mimi hapa hivi pali niko ni wira na do. Una get? Tukirauka 6-7 to come to shoot hizi vida ndio tuwalete hizi vida. Si tuko wira. But we do this for the love of it. We do this because we want people to wake up. We want people to stop following things just because hizo vitu zinasemagwa hivyo. Unaona? Like why are we giving other humans so much power over ourselves? Why can't you just believe in you? Why can't you have faith in you? Why can't you pray like you? Why can't you believe in God? Because God is me and God is you. But so is the devil. The devil is me and the devil is you. Mtu wangu kuna watu wabaya kwa hii dunia mpaka unashangaa garada. Lakini pia watu wabaya wanasema pia wao ni wazuri sana.
Bro, usijaribu kwenda kusikizia mtoto wake yeye ni mbaya.
Haizi amini.
Exactly. So life is about
balance.
Ni about balance, ni about kujijua, na ni about to have faith na kupray. Now as I said guys, it's all about living outside the box. It's all about thinking outside the box with your Reverend Rasta Kiki Masai. So until next time mtu wangu, make sure umeomba, make sure umepray, na make sure uko na faith in your prayer.
tuchekiane next time.